Animal activists are calling it horrific.
He had second and third degree burns over 60% of his body.
A 4-month-old lab terrier doused with lighter fluid and set on fire last Wednesday in Pleasant Grove in South Dallas.
Justice, a 4-month-old lab, was severely injured when a group of men soaked him with lighter fluid and set him on fire in North Texas.
Why did this happen?
Evil. There's just evil out there.
He has the love and compassion of any puppy, despite what humans have done to him.
I want to hug him. Just love him and tell him it's going to be okay.
On Wednesday, April the 4th, 2012, police responded to a call in the Pleasant Grove area of South Dallas. When they arrived, a group of laughing young men fled the scene and police found a severely burned and terrified 4-month-old lab mix puppy hiding behind an air conditioning unit. Eyewitnesses described seeing the young men hanging the puppy from a fence until a courageous woman stepped in and released him. After he was saved from hanging, the puppy was doused with lighter fluid and set on fire with the flick of a cigarette as the young men laughed. When the puppy arrived at Dallas Animal Services, they knew he was in need of immediate medical attention and called Jim Winger of DFW Rescue Me, who transported the puppy for emergency treatment. For the next several days, the puppy, who had been named Justice, received 24-hour veterinary care for the severe burns over 70% of his body. After consulting with physicians at Parkland Hospital's burn unit, Justice's veterinary team decided that the best option for Justice was to transfer him to Texas A&M University's small animal clinic for state-of-the-art care. 2 days later, with the infection becoming too much for his little body to overcome, Justice succumbed to his horrific injuries and passed away. On Friday, April the 20th, a candlelight vigil was held outside Dallas City Hall with hundreds in attendance to honor Justice's memory and to demand justice for those responsible. Justice was laid to rest at Tooth Acres Pet Cemetery the following day with more than 100 people and their pets present to pay respect. With the unused funds that were donated for Justice's care and in honor of Justice, DFW Rescue Me created the Justice Fund to ensure that all dogs that are the victims of abuse or neglect in the city of Dallas will receive the necessary medical care and the opportunity to know the kindness of the human hand that they so deserve. The day after Justice passed away, an emaciated 8-month-old boxer puppy suffering from an extreme case of demodectic mange was rescued from the streets of Dallas. She was named Nathalie Justice by her rescuers in honor of Justice and another dog, Nathan, who died the same week as Justice, also from abuse. Nathalie Justice would become the first recipient of the Justice Fund. In addition to the mange and malnourishment, Nathalie had an infection in her eyes and a 1-inch splinter embedded in her front paw. However, when rescuers arrived, the starving, nearly hairless boxer came up to them, accepting the food they offered gratefully, even managing to wag her short stub of a tail. Following her initial veterinary treatment, Nathalie went to live with her new foster mom, Barbara, where with rest, love, and continued treatment she began to thrive. It took time, but before long, Nathalie was beginning to look, act, and feel like any dog should. Nathalie's case caught a lot of people's attention, but one person in particular was extremely touched by this spotted, nearly hairless boxer pup. Michelle followed Nathalie's story and her progress closely, and when Nathalie was ready for adoption, there was no question in anyone's mind where she belonged. Nathalie fit right in with Michelle and Ellen and all of her new 4-legged siblings. She was now able to enjoy the life that she and all dogs deserve, a life full of love. Nathalie's story has been such a success that she was invited to a fundraising benefit for DFW Rescue Me and the Justice Fund, where everyone was able to see her amazing transformation. Nathalie was also a big hit at a recent Voices for Justice school visit. This educational program works to educate elementary school students that pets should be treated like members of the family, with love, care, and respect.
If I needed you, would you come to me? And would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you, and I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, all the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. Since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine, Luke and Lil agree she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you, and I would swim the seas for to ease your pain.
of the dogs you have just seen have already been rescued and had their lives changed forever by DFW Rescue Me and the Justice Fund. With the tireless efforts of DFW Rescue Me and our continued support, many more dogs will get the opportunity to see just what a little love can do.